Shanti. With the speciality of unity and faith, become full of success. Angelic walk and activity. In order to be filled with success, while doing everything ordinary, let your activity and your walk be angelic. Do not say that the situation was like that, the work was like that, circumstances were such, the problems were like that, and that was why there was ordinariness. Every time, in any situation, let everyone experience your spiritual form. Do not let your form be according to the situation that you're in. When you do not let the situations change you, you will then come close to everyone, and the gathering of unity will become strong. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 24. With the speciality of unity and faith become full of success. Today's topic, Angelic walk and activity. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We call this family as a Vyakti Parivar. So in other words, it's angelic family, right? You know, when I came to Gyan, I always thought that we are children of Shiv Baba, and then we had been adopted by Brahma Baba, right? So Brahma Baba became Avyakt, right? And then we start saying Avyakt Babdala. So I always thought that if I am child of angelic Baba, who I will be, who I am. Baby angel first. I always used to call me since I came in Gyan. I said I am soul and a baby angel. So it's natural, you know, when you our thinking, you know, as you think and you become. My thinking always had been that as I am child of Avyag Babdala or Brahma Baba as angel, then who I will be. Who I will be. Who I will be? Are you sure? Yes. So do we, as Baba said, that your walk and activity should be like angel. So if you instill in you that I am also baby angel and I'm growing, now then I keep saying I'm adult angel now. Then I say I'm full angel now. Not old, but full. So your spiritual journey, you keep yourself growing, you know. So what Baba does, what is knowledge? Reminder of what we were and now we have to become that. So Murli is like Baba is reminding us. And as he is reminding, our original image is emerging, eternal image is emerging. So we shouldn't see it something like something new I'm doing or different I'm doing. What I was, I lost it. Now I want to claim it. That is why one of two words which Baba used very commonly, whether it's something happened, nothing new. First words, Baba will say nothing new. It happened. We believe, right? It happened last Kalpa. You were here last Kalpa? Yes? How many of you were here? Wow, everyone was here last Kalpa. You are here. So you will be here next Kalpa? Because that was the slogan Didi Manwani taught me, Kalpa Kalpanta. So many times we were young and we say, why I was not told before I have to give lecture or I have to do that. Of course, she won't agree because she said, if you are Ganges, you don't say now somebody is coming to uh, have to bathe in you and Ganga, now you flow. Ganges flow anytime you are asked to do anything. But if you say no, kalpantar, it will become ordained. So the way they Dadis used to remind us, kalpantar, nothing new, Baba said, this really helps a lot. And because also the way things happen, uh, you do feel that there was no reason, but it had to happen. It had to happen, and it's happened again, and it will happen. And that is why immediately our response to whatever situation should be such, because that will happen also, Kalpa. Okay. Not what happened, but way you dealt with it. Right? So emerge that I did this last Kalpa and it will continue. But very careful because it's Kalpa after Kalpa. Whether I create fortune or I miss fortune. That means I don't take opportunity to create fortune. We grew with such a beautiful way. Ramesh Bhai was ex or Avek Babdada. That one is doing service through bhavna, one is doing as a duty. Anyone, when you're doing it from heart, I always say heart, hands, and brain should be combined. Then everything works well. You're doing something, your intellect is somewhere else, mind is somewhere else. You can't do properly. We are divided already now. So first you say, my heart, my hands, and my intellect. Man buddhi. So that's only possible when there is bhavna. Because in bhavna you are totally dedicated. As a duty, maybe intellect is there, but not necessarily you are totally there. So word kalpanta for us, like, because our time dadis used to give sustenance. So they also had 14 years of tapasya. They were very firm, not only in intellect, but in practical. This happened last kalpa. And so they keep teaching us that way. That you did it before, now you're doing it. So many things we have to learn from Bab Dada and then Avek Bab Dada. One was nothing new. That means you first relax, because there is suddenly so much, tension happened. It happened before, and it's going to be all right. So your energy, your thoughts, will create that kind of environment. So Baba is saying that angelic walk and angelic activity. So walk also has a meaning. They always say that this one walks the talk, right? That means whatever she believes, she does also. Many people don't, uh, their walk is different, their talk is different. That means they talk, but their activity is not according to their talk. Hmm. And there is a saying that जो गरजते हैं वो बरसते नहीं. They can give big talks, big, but in practical their activity is not same. I have seen many times, uh, many. There was a time management course was very popular. So this sister was young, but went in big companies and became very popular. But she used to stay with me for as soon as she came after talk, she was always upset about something. I said, if you can't manage your mind, what management you must be teaching? So it impractical to be what we believe and what we say is becoming angel, in other words. Right? So Baba says, in order to be filled, in order to be filled with success, while doing everything ordinary, let your activity and your walk be angelic. Walk and talk, both angelic. Do not say that the situation was like that. We always blame drama, and drama doesn't like it. So it won't be friendly to you. If you say yes, it was okay, it was drama, then drama will also become friendly with you. So Baba says, then you say the work was like that. And every time you say what to do because it was like that. Circumstances were such, the problems were like that, and that was why there was ordinary, there was, so everything, the way I reacted was ordinary because of this, because of this. So Baba says every time in any situation, let everyone experience your spiritual form. Do something in a way that for others also they know next time something like this happened, we should be doing that. How long to sit, where to do, how to cooperate. Everything we have, we learn and we have experience. So let everyone experience your spiritual form. Do not, Baba says, let your form be according to the situation. So Baba said that you are in situation that you are in. So Baba says, when you do not let, when you do not let situation change you, and you will then come close to everyone, and the gathering of unity will become strong. Baba says that situations change you, situation change you, you will then come close to everyone, and the gathering of unity will become strong. Again, Baba talks a lot about gathering, unity and trust, right? Every point is really for that. So have unity and also trust in self, trust in Baba, trust in drama, so trust always. So it's very, very beautiful. It could be demanding on someone. Some of us might feel it's too much to change my own self, but some we are happy that we are guided by Baba for this transformation. So, are you adult angel or child angel or full angel? That you have to check now, right? Through your walk and through your activity, through your talk and activity. Oh,
Shanti.
hello.
So, Didi, it's been a pleasure hearing you this morning, and it brings back all lovely memories of the old Madhuban.
Mm.
And in the old Madhuban, we used to go to the dadis at 6 o'clock and say good morning, and that's what it feels like. And
can you say one word, few words about you?
About me?
Introduce yourself.
My name is Sister Runa. My name is Sister Runa, and currently I'm based at the Global Retreat Center in Oxford. Before that, 3.5 years before that, I was in Kuwait, and I've spent about 29 years in the Middle East, in different countries. Before
29 years.
Yeah, before that I was in Vancouver, and before that I had spent a year with Sister Mohini in New York, in Queen's Center. So that's how I know Sister Mohini, and she's very deep, and
that was how many years? 30?
I was 19 then, so yeah, many years, 40 plus years ago.
You were 19? Wow.
And you used to tell me that I reminded you of yourself when you were that young.
Very good.
Trying to learn and master everything. So yeah, thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure. So yeah, Didi, I was thinking these big concepts that Baba talks about. So what we really need for this is spiritual power. And many times I hear people asking me this question, that how do I know that I'm having connection with Baba? Or how do I know that Baba loves me? And then I was thinking, okay, Gyan, we have Murli, and we're receiving the Murli. But power we have to take? Or is it that Baba automatically also gives power?
Before, yes, a very, very good question. In this room at this time, power is working, right? Right? There is power. And because of power, we have lights on. We have everything is running. That means when everything is working well, your connection is okay, because connection brings current. If there is current, everything works well. And when you say things not working, there is tension, this, that, there is not enough current. And even when there is less current, you can see whether it is equipment, everything gets like less functioning. So one thing I find in our lives, that's I always watch, is the things are working really well. So that means my yoga is good, connection is good, so current is there, right? Now, what I had been saying recently, it's very, very interesting that, yes, when we come to Baba, through yoga we get power, right? But as we grow older in Gyan and spirituality, we have to accumulate powers. We have to, that means Raj Yoga's 8 power. Now, tolerance, how will tolerance Baba gives? I have to adopt the power of tolerance. But I know that I never believed in tolerance before Gyan. I thought it's like you are subservient, right? Like it was. And then I realized it's very important. Then I look at Baba, and that day I felt that it's Baba's teachings and its image of Baba use tolerance. And since then, my tolerance increased. So it's not Baba gives you tolerance or power, but remembrance of Baba help you to have that power. No, that is why they call them, these are the 8 powers of Raj Yoga. And then, of course, there is God power. So, yesterday I was meeting a group of many senior instruments from Latin America. There were 20 of them. And I said, why, see, time comes, you are in knowledge 20 years, 30 years, spiritual journey. So Baba looks at us and wants to see how much power we have claimed, how much powers I have. So Baba won't give you power. But then, as Baba says, those who help themselves, I help them. That means you keep courage, you use powers, and where you couldn't do it, maybe 10%, then Baba Almighty comes in and Baba gives you power. But after 30 years, you are still begging for power. Baba doesn't like that. What you did with Baba's knowledge, what you did with yoga, after 30 years of your spiritual journey, you are still not able to have enough power. Doesn't mean Baba doesn't want to give or doesn't give power, but also he wants us to grow. No? If 30 years I had been with Baba, not 100%, but I should be Master Almighty. No? That means I want power of silence. Now I want power of adjustment. It should emerge in me. So Baba also has to look at every child or the candidate, I call it. Some say, oh, this one gets a lot of help from Baba, or this one doesn't. I said, Baba gives power to everyone in an equal way. But I also have to increase my percentage now. If I started with 10, it should be 80 now. So what Baba will need to give you is 20. But if you are 20, you haven't progressed much, why will Baba give you 80%? Just think about it. What would Baba wants to say? He gives. But then you sustain yourself, you grow with it, you use it, and you say, yes, Baba, you gave me, and I increase that power to 80%, 90%. So Baba gives, but what has happened now? Baba will help. So there are two things. Is this Baba's task or mine? So if Baba's task, right, and I am asking Baba for help for his task, who is doing it? I am just helping. We think we doing it and Baba is helping. Sometimes little reverse. So I always feel, Baba, it's your task. And I want to be Khuda dost, or I want to be always ready for your task so that I can create my fortune. I'm doing it because for my fortune, right? Baba can get his task established, can get it done. One billionaire is touched, he can take care of whole again. No? But Baba says no. Drop by drop, this pond has to be full. Drop by drop. That means whether it is a poor one or, everyone has to sow the seed, whether it's karma yoga, whether it is wealth, whatever it is. So I think, yes, it's both things. We can claim Baba's powers, but claim them, right? Because you lost them. And secondly, Baba also gives power. But Baba also wants to see us powerful, right? Not every time we crying, going to Baba for this, that, carrying, always go with a problem. I never go with problem. As soon as problem comes, I say, well, Baba, it's your children. You have to take care of, So I have to take that also. So it's a kind of relationship we have to understand, which I had been telling everyone that don't go. One is to surrender to Baba, but all the time don't go for begging. Baba, help me this, help me with this, right? How it looks.
So then what does it look like or feel like when I go in front of Baba, even though I'm desperate, but then what should
Just
then,
go in front of Baba. Why desperate? That means you haven't surrendered.
or you're panicking or
Yeah.
something is happening in that moment.
You just go and sit in front of Baba. Don't be panicky. Even if you are, I'm just saying it, Baba knows, Baba will help you. But why do I go with that face and expression? I have knowledge. Use the knowledge and change your face and go to Baba as everything is okay. That's what I have done since childhood. I always feel I want to go smilingly, full in front of God because He's my parents. So I have to go like that.
But aren't you faking? You're faking, right?
No.
Fooling yourself.
I know that Baba knows. And I know He will give me what I need. I don't go and beg Him. He's my parents and He knows. And that is why I feel because a lot of people give me comment of, oh, you look so well. Because I say I go well in front of God. So then you get blessing. If you have made effort and whatever comes in life of settling with this, that, go to Baba, not taking, I always say Baba's room is not meant for taking problems. Right? Most of I'm going to Baba's room. Go, surrender, and sit with Baba. Have yoga of intellect with Baba. Let Baba, not only the magic will happen, but you will become powerful and get blessings. One of the way to get blessings is do whatever you can do. And whatever you cannot do will come to you as blessing. But if we just every time I'm weak, I'm crying, and I go in front of Baba, again you have come like this. Even in front of Sakar Baba, we always thought that he's God's chariot, his body is old. I never went with a complaint. I never went with a problem. I always went to entertain Baba. Bring a new song. We used to bring some toys, and he's in the old body. He's doing so much. Again, we go with little things. So same I feel. I go in front of God again with this situation, again with that. Go, and of course there is problem and you need help. Sit with Baba, have yoga of intellect with Baba. Baba will give you power, he will give you blessing, right? And that's what I do.
This takes a lot of Swaman and Master Almighty Authority.
But what we have done for so many years.
Yeah.
Right? Swaman, definitely. See, when you all remember, we all remember, we are children of God. Are we not? Children of God. So my parents, Almighty, all that. So I have to be Master Almighty. We give example that if there is a prince and some or other he loses his kingdom, so he's sitting on the street and begging, but he looks very royal. So some people think he is begging, but doesn't seem beggar. He looks royal, he looks princely. So I don't know, I always feel God's children, what they shouldn't have. Like Dadi Janki always say, Someone said, Daddy, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough money. She said, God's children and not have, there's something wrong.
So Didi, what are we doing wrong then? Because there are people who have financial problems. They have conflicts in relationships. So what's not having enough yoga?
See, first is subject is knowledge. Apply knowledge, From very beginning in Brahmin life, we don't apply knowledge properly. Understand even relationship with Baba. Then we say all relationships with Baba. So based on knowledge, create your foundation. And then actually I always say yoga with Baba. No, Baba sometimes says in Murli, do you have yoga with your Lokik father? You love your father, you remember your father. So it should be natural love in us, right? Then love, then remembrance will happen. But every time we say, I'm not having yoga. No, one time Brahma Baba said, in Murli it said, don't you feel ashamed to say, I forget my father? Forget my father. So this relationship of parents, of father, of Baba says, even when you remember what is in Murli, you are remembering teacher. Remembering teachings is remembering teacher. I don't have to sit, I'm remembering my teacher. But you remember what teacher has taught you, so automatically whom will you remember? Same is in your life, whatever blessings we have got. So I think of blessings. So whom I am remembering? Sadhguru Baba. So what I have attained and what I could receive and what I have to become will remind us of father, teacher, and Sadhguru. Right? But if I keep saying you are my father, but I am beggar. Right. Baba, I am your child, but I don't have anything. So something definitely the way you have worked out.
So Didi, the other thing that's attracting me at the moment is this ek ke ant mein jana, like go to the end of one, go to the end of God, and becoming lost in that and being merged in that. And I'm having nice experiences, but maybe if you can tell us what that feels like from your side.
Ekant, we call it concentration in English, but Hindi we say ekant. So what some of the practices, like in Madhuban, in the morning we have enough time, right? Just 1 hour, Baba, you are ocean of peace. So remain gradually away from all the thoughts, what happened, what I have to do, and a lot of thoughts could come. But just go deep into ocean of peace. And you will feel that you are nature. Because 1 hour I was with ocean of peace. I keep giving example that in the ocean, there are a lot of waves. But then when you dive and go under, there's stillness. And why there is stillness, I asked, many couldn't answer, because air doesn't reach there. So if I can just let go of everything, forget this old world, everything, and remain merged half an hour, 1 hour, take one virtue. Not keep saying, Baba, you are ocean of love. Baba, you are sometimes we take 10 and we don't go in deep of any.
Still swimming.
But I always take just one. Baba, you are ocean. Half an hour, 1 hour. So a practice comes and your nature also. Because when you are merged in Baba, then the air is not going, shouldn't go, no circumstances, situation. Because some or other we always go to God for something. And I say, don't go to God for anything. He will give. So why I'm saying something? Because then it's not powerful remembrance. No. Yesterday or day before, Eric was asking quality of remembrance. I said quality of remembrance is I alone go to Baba. I remember Baba alone, only Baba. So as I had mentioned, I remember underline these two words. या बात मन में होगी या बाप मन में होगा. We want both. बात भी रखी हुई है, बाप भी possible. So Baba has given us many yuktis, and one of that is I immediately say, क्या चाहिए मुझे कि बात ठीक हो. So should I think of बात या और बाप?
Yeah, because Didi, sometimes we are told, give that bath, give that situation some sakash. And so there we are trying to give it sakash. So you're saying now, forget it.
You know, sun shines and people take whatever, right? Whether they make solar, whether they make it whatever. So my aim is to be in remembrance. And whosoever needs power, whosoever needs, they will receive it. But I don't sit, I am giving you Sakash now, then you. No, sun always shines, right? So I know these are difficulties or this one. I just remember Baba. And through that remembrance, uh, automatically, those who need whatever comes to them as blessing or as good wishes or power or whatever it is. So when Baba says, remember me alone, why he says not only a human being, but material, circumstances, situations. So we always carry something. You know, people take fruits and flowers, and we take situations. When they go to temple, what people take? So what should I take? What should I go take to God, who is my father? What should I take every time? Baba, good flowers, good fruits. We are all beautiful. Smile, and I always say, look at Baba and smile. Some say, but I can't, I have difficulty. But how will that get easy? By remembering. You are remembering what is the difficulty. We are remembering what is difficulty, not Baba. And we want Baba to make it easy. So if you can not think of difficulty, but think of Baba, what will happen? It will work out. No. So sometimes we really do not make that quality effort and quality remembrance. You know, everything becomes possible. Once I was flying from London to come to New York, and some or other they said flight is not going until tomorrow morning. So I thought I should call the center. I had left because there was a meeting, and so, but I didn't had coins, right? So I thought midnight now, from where to bring coins? So I said maybe I will give $1 to someone and say give me 45 or whatever pennies are needed. So I went near phone and I thought somebody might appear. But when I went on the telephone, that much pennies were sitting.
Credit.
And I said, if it is someone's, they will say I am stealing. So I thought, let me put $1 and then I take it so that somebody comes back, can at least find something. But I couldn't believe that midnight I am looking for pennies and sitting on the telephone booth. You know, if I tell you when we went to foreign countries, it was not easy. Lot of filthy people, you know. We had no home, we had no car, we had nothing. Even when we went, like in London, uh, it was only £4 for the rent. So it's not that we had, but how did we live? You know, sometimes if you hear, you know, we stayed at some family in Canada. I gave a talk in a temple. We used to give tech, and they like it. And they were from Sikh family, but a professor. So they come and ask me, do you stay at some people's home? But that's what we were looking for. Right? And I said, well, if you want to invite us, we will come. In Halifax in Canada, it's 3 months. But then, they were two, and I was there with Chandraben from Mauritius, which happened to be my Lokik sister, but nobody knew. But we had to cook for everyone, no? In Ahmedabad, Baba wanted me to go get get center started. And he was my uncle, older one, but he has a very big position in government in Ahmedabad. So he was able to get place and all that. But he had 6 children, oldest mama. That means when you cook, you're cooking for 8 people. So I told Baba, I'm cooking here for 8, 10 people. And Baba said, okay, I'm sending this one. So he sent 2 people to help me to cook. But, there is always some sacrifice you have to do somewhere. We used to walk around for a house. We have to looking for. Baba has said to find because some or other no one was able to do it. So I am still finishing college. You go to Ahmedabad. And he used to write long letter. Don't you feel merciful? Don't you feel this? Same was Jaipur. So I said, okay, we will. So we will buy peanuts on the way because you can't cook twice, right? So we are walking in Ahmedabad, no, they have hot peanuts on the लेके बैठते हैं सड़क पर. So we will buy peanuts, we will buy chana, and until evening, then we cook for 8 people, and then so I think that we we have gone through so much, which I don't say gone through because we always enjoyed. Okay, let's see what's next and not next. So Baba's task, and we are helpers. So when I say, Baba, help me, Baba says, but it's my task. So sometimes, you know, I know we are already late, but we say, we give Baba $101. And then we say, Baba, everything belongs to you. Are we giving donation to God? It should be other way around. Baba, everything belongs to you. And take permission when you're using it. Baba, can I spend this much money to buy this or buy this? But it's other way around. No, Didi always used to say, we give envelope. He said, whom you giving this envelope? I said, for my fortune. But giving Baba, who gives to everyone, is bestower for the world, and I am giving $101 to God. As I'm contributing, I'm donating to God. That's why we don't use word donation. Then we say contribution. And then we say not to God, but it's the seva. So I think somewhere our consciousness is not complete with Dadi's said. They had nothing. They went to Yamuna Bank. I met them then at Yamuna Bank. They had nothing. Dadi Janki used to make one chapati, 4 pieces, one potato in each, and give as I told you because there was no sugar, no money. And today in London, thousands of tolis are made and sent to Madhuban, all these places. So from where beggar to prince, they were prince and then became beggars. It was their faith, it was their love, it was their bhavna. Right? So we all also have to, I don't have, why I don't have? Is that my bhavna is not there or something? So you have to use knowledge and make your stage, and then you understand and do karmas. Brahmin life also has past karmas. Baba said, okay, I will settle for you, which I feel is settled. But at confluence age, if our actions are not according to Srimad, you're not becoming fortunate. That's what my feelings are. So go to Baba alone, remember Baba alone, and then see the magic of everything. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Didi.
Long answer.
No, that's beautiful. A good reminder of what we need to do.
Yeah, somewhere we mix everything and then we don't see.
You make it sound easy.
I think it's easy Raj Yoga, right? And we make it difficult Raj Yoga. It's easy Raj Yoga. How can father comes and give you something to do difficult? No? It's easy. But samadar banas, be sensible. We have knowledge, so be sensible. Because then you don't have to blame either your fortune or your karma or anyone else. No. Well, thank you, Aruna.
Thank you, Didi.
Okay,
Thank you.